Guys, it's time for Breakthrough with Coach Lou. Coming to you live from Accelerate Life University, XLR8Life.com. Coach Lou will help you break through anything that's stopping you. Are you ready to get the motivation, the energy, the life, and all the success you really want and deserve? With no further ado, here's Coach Lou.
Morning and welcome back to Breakthrough with Coach Lou, guys. How's your Monday starting out so far this morning? Does every Monday start out just quick, easy, smooth, and everything's fine? Or do you wake up in the morning and go, oh God, it's Monday again? You know, what is the real difference? The real difference is right in here. And right in here, what you feel and believe about Monday or anything else in life is going to be exactly what you get. We had a little change to the design of the studio desk here, and I forgot to plug in one cord, the mic cord, the one that you need to be able to hear me. So you're going to ask me, what is this magical Monday motivation, Coach? We've shifted gears. We've put in different show schedules. We've got different topics. If you were on last time, I kind of alluded to exactly what we'd be doing. And you go, where is this magical Monday motivation? Where can I buy me some of that? Okay, the good news is you don't need to buy it. The bad news is you can't buy it. The best news is you can't buy it because you already have it. The question is, do you know how to use it? Okay, last time on Breakthrough with Lou, we talked about shifting gears with the show. So I'm going to give you the quick rundown. And all the links are going to come out. Lou had a great idea, and instead of waiting months to implement it like we always do, the entrepreneurial mindsets, I did it right away. Now I got to play catch up and make sure all the logistics are there. But seriously, we're shifting gears. So Monday morning is going to be Monday Motivation. It's going to be a quick 10, 15, 20-minute max show because I'm respective of Monday mornings, guys. I know you got a lot going on. But I want to give you that jump start to get that day going and to get the week going, because it's something you need an anchor to set in so that you're always anchored for that success. So that's Monday Motivation, baby. Something that you can use today, this week, to change your life for the better. Good stuff, right? Okay, so let me tell you a little quick story here. When I first began this Monday Motivation, it was 5-something in the morning driving in, because I lived a little further away from everything, the studio and everything then, driving in to teach boot camp. And I would get on live, put it on the dashboard and talk to people and, get the morning started right. And then I saw a real need to come together as a community to have what I call first base. This is the place to start the week on the right note, okay? The right note is a little different for each and every one of us, yet there is something similar for everyone. It's about growth, okay? It's about growing. It's about doing better. For who? For yourself, your loved ones, your community, your world, right? The better you are, the better people focus on taking care of themselves and becoming a better version of them, the more they bring to their local community, their families, the world, and the better it all gets, okay? And this is not kumbaya BS, guys. This is just simply when you show up your best, you bring your best, you radiate your best, that brings people around you up a notch. Have you ever been around somebody you just can't stay in a bad mood around them, no matter what? Might be one of your kids. Oh, but Daddy, do you remember the time? And then you're like, oh, yeah. Yeah, I was sitting with a friend of mine and a business associate the other day, and we were talking some serious business. I mean, we were talking about stuff in the state of the industry and stuff, and all of a sudden his phone rings. He goes, oh, I got to take this. Hi, honey. Daddy loves you. Boo, boo, boo. And I'm like, okay, tough guy. No, but that was the whole point of it. You're around, in the business world, he was stressed and, trying to make decisions of what's the next level. Well, baby girl calls and he's just Mr. Lovey Dad. So there's a prime example. Your daughter calls you, you're going to get in a better mood. Okay? So be around people that lift you up, but also importantly, be the person that lifts people up. Okay? So the one thing that's very similar in all of us that do this type of thing and seek the Monday motivation, the start up to the week, the better life, is we focus on the better part. We focus on what's going to shape the outcome of the day, and then filter what happens all day through that initial focus. So if you start out, for example, you start out going, oh God, it's Monday. Oh, Mondays are hell. Oh, it's a Monday. You're going to look for every reason, and you're going to get one of those Mondays. If you get up and you go, Monday's an awesome day. I can't wait to do the show. I can't wait to get going. I can't wait to work on this project. You're going to have a whole different outcome. Does it mean crap doesn't come and knock into you and bump into you during the week and challenges don't come up? No, but it just means you have a whole different attitude about them, a different focus. You're focused on outcomes. You're focused on good. You're focused on getting stuff done rather than focused on what could go wrong and what's wrong. Focusing a little bit on what could get in your way and knowing that there could be some pitfalls is not a bad thing. It's called anticipation. When you focus on what's wrong all the time, you're going to get more of it, however. Having a little anticipation of what could go sideways. As Tony Robbins says, and it's so funny being in leadership with him. He goes, well, in business you anticipate what could this up. And he said, then you get to go work on the good stuff, knowing that, okay, there's a couple of things out there that you watch out for, but you don't look forward to them. You don't bring them in, but they could happen. And if they happen, you have a little backup plan on that, right? So you're going to filter your day by your focus. So this morning, okay, for instance, I wake up, it's 20 after 5. I have to be out of bed at 6 to get the morning routine done, be ready, boom, 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 boom. I prefer not to sleep that late, and I certainly don't want to wake up to an alarm clock. So my mind is kind of already pre-programmed. I'm up 5:20. I'm like, I'm getting up. There's no way I'm going back to sleep, because y'all know if you've been on some of the health shows with me about sleep cycles and stuff. By the way, the health show will be Tuesday nights. I haven't specifically put the time, but that's one of those where better decide today. So watch any of the venues you watch me on. I will have the announcements and the show times set up. I'm thinking probably 7 o'clock to make sure everybody's had a chance. Come home, have dinner, spank the kids. Hug your kids. Just kidding. Somebody will be like, child abuse. And, sit down and go, you know what? I'm going to listen to this. I'm going to get my health together. I'm going to get my stuff together. I'm going to get my healthy, wealthy together. Okay, because Tuesday night show is health and wealth. Okay, and I am not a doctor and I am not a financial advisor, but I've got some darn good coaching tools to get you on the road to the best of both. How's that sound? Because when one's out of whack, so does the other tend to be out of whack. Okay, so you might say, Coach, what is this? Focus determines your outcome. Is there a formula that you have? Because you usually have a formula for everything. Yeah, never touted being a real analytic, but I can. I can pull some analytics into life when it comes to teaching. And it all comes from the art of living. You got the art of living, you got the science of creating. So here it is. Okay, number one, you pay attention to what you focus on, okay? You have this thing called the RAS, R-A-S, Reticular Activating System. It's a big, long word for a little piece of your brain that tells you this is what you pay attention to. And what activates your RAS? Anybody, y'all caught that one? Anybody caught that one? Let me know in the chats. And I'm minus my chat here on one of our venues. Let's see. Where is my chat? There it is. Okay. And speaking of which, we need the chat open on the site too. Thank you. Yeah, it's been a crazy week. So the RAS, your ass, what your ass pays attention to is what you focus on. So just long story short. So maybe you're looking going, oh my God, Lou's wearing a Spartan shirt today. And I've been thinking of doing one of those Spartan races, and all of a sudden there it is, and I see it everywhere, and da-da-da. Part of that is internet marketing too, if you search something. But in the RAS side of it, your RAS, it is you pay attention to it. What about if you want a blue truck? You don't really drive down the road and go, oh, there's a blue truck, until you start thinking you want a blue truck. Then they're everywhere. Or you, better yet, you think, oh, I'm getting this really cool, unique car. I'm going to be the only one that has this. And you get it, and all of a sudden you notice, well, everybody's got the pearl white car with this stripe on it. What's going on? Well, it's because you notice it. Was the car there all along? Were the trucks there all along? Was Spartan Race out here and available all along? Yes. When you start paying attention to it is when you see it. Your brain is designed, it's a deletion creature thing, because otherwise you would absolutely explode. If you paid attention to every single thing going on in here, trust me, if you get a little touch of ADD, it's tough. Oh, my mouse clicks are too loud, so I moved the microphone. That's why it was unplugged this morning. Truth be told, I cannot stand a mouse click in the backside of the, and it's hard to pull those out of the audio after the fact. So I'm like looking at all this stuff like clickless mouses and search it up, and the only thing that's coming up is the one I already have. I have one of the best mouses in the world, but you can still hear mouse clicks. So I'm like, great. Oh, why don't I just move the mic to the other side of the desk? What a noble concept. Don't have to buy shields, don't have to buy a new, $150 mouse. That's not going to be any better. And it's like, oh, what a concept. But those are the things, but the deletion is what I'm talking about. We delete 99.9999% of everything because we go stark raving mad. What if the computer fan, every second you heard it, and every bird outside you saw every second, and every speck of dust in your house or in your studio or at work you saw it, and every breath that anybody took in the building you heard it, and you could hear everybody in the building and all that. And your brain would explode. So we delete most of everything. We only see and experience what we're focusing on deep down. Okay, thank God, because we go stark raving mad. But the whole point to this is, what you believe, number 2, about your day is going to determine your actions. Remember the Henry Ford. If you think you can, you are right. If you think you can't, you are right. It's a really cool concept, but it's the truth. If you believe you're going to have a cruddy day, you're going to have a cruddy day. You're going to find reasons to back that up. If you believe you're going to have a great day, even if you have challenges, you still get to the end of it and go, it was tough, but man, what a day. Wow, what a day. Yesterday, spent the whole day working pretty much, and some traveling around and stuff. So I was like, very successful day, but I was like, God, I could use a day off. But it was a great day though. See, because my focus was it was a great day and get out there and get something done and connect with people and stuff. And it was like, wow, that was really great, instead of focusing on the fact that it was Sunday and I would have rather not worked. Until after the fact, I looked and said, well, you know what, this was really great. I reconnected with some vendors and some people I do some business with and all kinds of stuff. And it was amazing. Even though it wasn't, I could have gotten up and said, oh, I got to do this. Oh, I'm so PO'd, I got to do this. Or it was like, oh, let's make the best out of it. And that simple make the best out of it decision turned into an amazing day. Could this be useful for you guys? Okay. So then number 3, you combine your strong focus and belief, and then you take massive action. You'll always be further ahead when you do this. Okay, so you take that focus. All right, I'm going to focus on the good. I'm going to focus on the outcome. I believe I can do this, and I believe it's going to turn out great. And then you actually follow through and take the action. Remember, I'm the action guy, simplification guy, action guy. Make it simple and then take actions on it. Simply get your butt moving, right? Okay, and number 4, when you set this habit of like listening to Monday Motivation on Breakthrough with Lou every Monday, you link the positive emotions, the positive focus, and the belief and the habit of taking action to waking up Monday morning and doing something that makes you feel good and puts you in the right state to win for the day, guess what that equals? It initially is wake up, do my morning routine, listen to Coach Lou's show, take some action on it, then I can feel good. Ultimately, the more times you do this, you wake up, you feel good because it's Monday morning. Your mind and your RAS skips all of what you have to do. You still do it, but it skips that and literally compresses time, compresses all of this in to becoming waking up on Monday morning makes you feel amazing. Instead of all the steps in between, you already feel it prior to even doing the steps. Now you got to keep up those steps because you can't not do what got you to the successes and you stop doing them because then you go backwards. The law of Newton's law, I refute it. What was it? A body in motion stays in motion and a body at rest, stays in one place. No. The truth is, now there's truth to the motion side. The more motion and action you take, the more you stay in action. When you stop, you don't stay in one place. You immediately start going backwards. Okay? I always said this in the car business to all the buy here, pay here, the in-house financing dealers, and me being one of them at one point. You know, it's all great, and you're building up this momentum, but the minute you stop, you're slowly coming back down. There is no, I got all these accounts and just, stay on it, and I'm going to have income for life. The minute you stop, you slowly come down, and it's a danger pit, and that's with any habit. That's a danger pit because you get there and you're like, all right, the momentum's carrying me by itself, but then you stop doing the steps. I'll skip the show this week. I won't go work out. I'm not going to work out 5 days this week. I'll just do 2 or 3. I'm okay because I lost the 25 pounds. You're slowly going to cool back down and end up right where you were or worse when you do this. Okay, so condition yourself for the success. Condition yourself to go forward all the time. Keep the momentum. Push the momentum. Push the envelope a little bit. There's no reason to just sit back and rest on your laurels. Okay? Wow. Okay. So we are going to rock it, guys. Later on today, I'm going to post some links to get a copy of this conditions for success that we talked about and getting you a sheet made up for it. Love to tell you I had it done, but I don't. I'm going to make it up, though, because just so something that you have to reference it. And it's going to be a PDF, so you can just download it on your phone and go, memories. Do-do-do-do. What was that song? Memories? Yeah. What was that, from Cats or something? Someone put that in the chat. Make sure I didn't screw that one up. I think it's from Cats. Anyway, let's get rocking. Get that going. Get your Monday going. Today I wanted to kind of reintroduce the show, reintroduce where we're going. We're going to really put the pedal to the metal, guys. I want you on these shows. So Monday mornings, Breakthrough with Lou, Monday Motivation. I know the Monday Motivation is overkilled, overcanned, but I'm talking you really need that shot in the arm to get going. But then we're going to keep that habit. We're going to link it to things that are going to continue to grow. Tuesday nights, Healthy and Wealthy with Coach Lou. Get you the times for sure on that, which decision needs to be made today. I have my decision hour where I'm working on some decisions. Thursday morning, Small Biz Talk with Coach Lou. With me. I'll just say me. Sounds better instead of this third person stuff. Seriously though, if you're a small business person or you're a career-minded person and we're in a very tumultuous economy right now, how do we get through this? How do we get through this and thrive? Well, that's what we're going to talk about. That's going to be an early morning show also. And then Thursday night, baby. Let me get over to the mic. Coach Lou After Dark. That's the free-for-all show. It's going to be a radio show because YT and FB and IG and others tend to be a little more sensory. They're right. Their freedom, their right to be sensory, but I want a show where we can get on and talk. So you can call in on that show. It's a call-in talk show. We're going to get down and dirty. No nasty. Everybody's going to be respectful. But I love to get a couple of people on that have a different view of something and find that middle ground. Because really the goal of that show is to get our country back in order, back to, love your neighbor. Don't have to always agree with your neighbor, but you really should love your neighbor. You really should take care of each other. You really should respect each other's rights to free speech. Now, that is a two-way street, okay? I love free speech when it's what I believe. I have my political beliefs. I have my beliefs about what should be in certain things and my spiritual beliefs. And you may have yours, okay? For me to say I have a right to free speech and a right to voice my opinion also means that you have a right to voice your opinion, even if it's the opposite of mine. I will defend that to my death, to defend your right to still have your opinion, even if it doesn't match mine. And that's got to be a two-way street. So I'm a little bit more middle ground on some things where it's like, you know what, we need to find some compromises here and there. We need to keep our worlds ethical. Have some ethics, okay? Not be perfect and go to church on Sunday and then be a total jerk all week long. It's live whatever you worship and everything else, but live it. Live what you believe. And that's the important part. But yeah, that's a little dissertation, but Coach Lou After Dark is going to get down and dirty into getting you to step up. It's all about getting you to step up. But that might be a little bit more about getting you to step up as a community leader, as a leader in your family, as, gaining more understanding into the world that we're dealing with and being able to make things better. Okay? But again, that's going to be a very free speech forum. I have to go to radio for that because the live streams like this, to be able to give you the opportunity to have open and free speech may or may not please the powers that be on where we live stream. And, I don't want to make anybody mad, butthurt, or anything else, but I also want to have a free forum for everybody. And that means everybody, whether I agree with you or not. And sometimes that's a hard pill to swallow. It's not always easy to go see somebody else's side or point of view on something that you hold strong in your heart. I get it. But see, that's where we learn and grow. When you can go, you know what, I totally frickin' disagree with you, but I'll give you the respect to try to understand where you're coming from. That's when everybody grows. What a cool concept, right? All right, guys, it was a little long this morning. I'm going to cut you loose. Don't forget, Life Boost coffee. Yum. Drinking the Pacmara this morning. Got a very unusual taste. It's an elite coffee of theirs. Pacmara is a really good coffee, and I love it. I'm going to give you guys the links for Life Boost. I'd like you to try them. I am an affiliate, but I was a customer long before I affiliated with this company, and I don't promote them based on a commission, because commissions on affiliate stuff are very not very large. They do help support the show, though, so please use my links, and please try this coffee if you like coffee. If you like the normal stuff, you're going to love this because it's the best tasting in the world. But more importantly, it is organic, single sourced, and sourced sustainably, and I'm not going to get all woo-woo on you on that one. What that means is it comes from family-owned real coffee farms, not huge conglomerates and silos full of coffee that's sprayed with insecticide. We're talking family-owned places where people really work, where people really created generations of a family business. Hey, I'm all about that. I'm all about the small business and about the family business and everything else. I'm all about supporting local, but I'm also about supporting even worldwide the folks like you and I who work, who get out there, who produce, not the people who are just sitting somewhere up in a building going, oh, profit over people. No, it's got to be both. I'm not allergic to profit. I love business. I love profit, but not at the cost of anybody's health, especially. I have a very strong stance on that. So join me for Tuesday night's show about health and wellness, because we're going to get down and dirty about how you keep yourself healthy in the real world, folks. All right, live with life and live with life. Live with faith, energy, passion. Always live your dreams, y'all. Have an amazing day. Looking forward to seeing you on the next roundabout, and let's go to work. Get out there and get her done. It is Monday morning, and you know what that means.
Ready to take it to the next level? Tune in to XLR8Life.com for our live shows, encore presentations, life-changing courses, and live coaching with Coach Lou himself. As Coach Lou always says, live with faith, energy, love, passion, and always live your dream.